Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Who will be the next to take flight in this timeless storyline? A lot will happen on General Hospital during the upcoming week of February 12 to 16, 2024, as spoilers hint that Dex may be in the hot seat while Sunny dials up the heat. Tune in next week to see all of the action at Port Charles. Laura intervened and convinced Nicholas to turn himself in to Dante. Alexis told Gregory and subsequently Sam that she felt bad for assisting Essen with a job. Sunny confided with Dante, and his son volunteered his assistance in determining who is chasing him. Scott consoled Lucy after Martin said he deserved better. Anna made a pitch to John, who then arrested her and Jordan for obstruction. Brick mentioned his concerns about Dex to Sunny, but stated he would look into it. Michael assigned Dex a new mission. Tracy confessed to Martin that she wrecked up his relationship with Lucy in punishment for their shenanigans. But it was too late. When he went to apologize, he discovered Lucy had slept with Scott. Anna made a huge revelation to John. She accepted Laura's offer and was now the new Port Charles Police Commissioner. Spencer's relatives and friends said goodbye, including a returned Cameron who was present for Trina and Joss. Heather, a surprise mourner, emerged for Essen, surprising the two individuals who were paying their respects to her, Kevin and Liz. Finn noticed Gregory was getting worse with his ALS. Dante felt divided about his father and his career. Willow and Michael made a step towards reconciliation. Chase expressed his concerns about his father to Finn, and they decided he needed to live with Finn. Gregory realized while chatting to Lois that he should live with Finn and asked. Brooklyn assists Carly in dealing with an ad guy who was considering leaving Crimson to work with Nina again. Nina requested that Martin look into her previous employees' contracts to see if he could get them out of the no-compete provision. Michael appealed to Sunny by telling him exactly what had happened between him and Nina. Willow was worried about Drew and his unresolved vendetta against Nina. Sunny finally reconnected with John, whom he used to call Jagger. During their conversation, he learned of a recent run of mob hits, and John explained that he was there to save his life. Carly and Drew consoled Joss during her loss and discussed his revenge against Nina. Brick brought Jordan out to collect on the favor and made a revelation about Dex. Cody assisted Spinelli with Maxie while enjoying a good night out with her and Sasha. Coming soon, things become hot in Sunny's orbit. Brick managed to raise his suspicions about Dex, and now the crime boss is wary of his apprentice. Things get risky for the young man as Sunny's rage grows stronger. Ava appears someplace and attempts to advise her daughter's father, but by the end of the week, Sunny has issued a warning. Who will he target? Meanwhile, Jordan and Dante receive some troubling news. Is this about the stolen weapons investigation and the attempt on Sunny's life? Anna will join them as the trio attempts to formulate a strategy to keep everyone safe and apprehend the bad guys. Check out the daily breakdown below to learn more about what's coming up. Who will be the next to take flight in this timeless storyline? Luke and Laura from General Hospital may not have invented soap opera Love on the Run, but they did popularize it. When Luke and Laura fled during the summer of 1980 to bring down Frank Smith and his mob, they started a precedent that soap operas continue to follow when they seek to immerse their lovers in danger and romance. Before Luke and Laura, soap operas took place in the kitchen, or, if you were feeling sophisticated, the living room, and eventually the bedroom. After this duo appeared on the scene, soap operas took off. Ella and Elle had barely hid in Beach's corners, let alone stopped an evil weather machine on Cassadine Island, when Tom and Margaret Cullen, were fighting a homicidal dwarf in a booby-trapped castle on As the World Turns. Philip and Beth were fleeing to New York and meeting Street Nick on Guiding Light, and Erica Kane herself was fighting off a bear on All My Children. Danger makes hearts grow fonder. Daniel and Lily may have recently restored their romance on The Young and the Restless, at least until his ex, Heather, put an end to it. However, they first met as teenagers when Daniel was accused of contributing to Cassie's death and Lily fled with him. On Days of Our Lives, when Nicole was desperate to keep her baby, Holly, Brady grabbed Tate, and the two pretended to be a family under false names. Who can forget the romantic road trips that super couples such as Both and Hope, Steve and Kayla, and Jack and Jennifer took away from Salem? So, who will be the next roaming dynamic duo in soap operas? Will Trina and Cameron search for a missing Spencer? Marlena and John go on a journey to retire the pawn. Chelsea is always running off somewhere. Is it time for Billy to join her? Who would you like to see following in Luke and Laura's footsteps? Please let us know in the comments below. Expect to see a few recognized faces. Who is joining or leaving General Hospital? Are any of your favorite former daytime drama stars returning this week or in the near future? Here's the most recent casting news from the ABC soap. The resurrection of Jason Morgan is getting closer. Steve Burton began recording scenes as his iconic GH alter ego last week and will return to the show on March 4. The character was last seen on the ABC soap in 2021 when he appeared to die in a tunnel explosion on Cassadine Island. Burton originally featured on GH in 1991. There is a lot of speculation about what Jason will do once he returns, and who he will be matched with. Will he resume up where he left off with Carly, Laura Wright, or will he be attracted back to Sam and Elizabeth? On Tuesday, February 13, Jacqueline Grace Lopez will reprise her role as Blaze. Molly is likely to discover that the singer and her sister Christina are in a relationship. What will her reaction be, and will Molly question whether Christina's pregnancy was the proper time? The two discuss some remarkable and often frightening Hollywood anecdotes. On the February 4 episode of Bernard's video podcast show Status of Mind, NYPD Blue star Sharon Lawrence spoke with General Hospital's Maurice Bernard about mental health, emotionally difficult acting roles, the status of the world, and other topics. Although she had planned to be a journalist, Lawrence told Bernard that summer stock performances in her native North Carolina had made her fall in love with acting, and a career change was necessary. Since the 1990s, she has performed in theater, television, and film, and her marriage to psychiatrist Dr. Tom Apostle has led her to become interested in mental health concerns. Bernard and Lawrence marveled at how far mental health awareness has come, with both admitting that disorders such as bipolar disorder were never discussed. The conversation later shifted to the serious topic of suicide, with Lawrence discussing how she has played characters that are bipolar and have suicidal impulses. She also mentioned well-known bipolar performers such as Vivien Leigh from Gone with the Wind. The disorder was not known as bipolar disorder at the time, but rather as manic depression or the mania. Actresses like Leigh had to keep it a secret, but those like Bernard today publicly discuss having bipolar. Bernard shares the experience of a bipolar buddy who recently died. He implored his pal to simply quit drinking, but he was assured that drinking relieved the anguish for the moment. Bernard reminded viewers that the suffering returns. Lawrence most recently appeared in the drama The Shot as former Washington Post publisher Katharine Graham, who is battling with a loved one's mental illness. Graham supported her bipolar husband for 20 years before he committed himself, but the experience of playing her reminded Lawrence that actors must take care of themselves when portraying such sensitive characters. As actors, we need to learn how to stay safe and mentally healthy, she continued, before revealing that she serves on the board of the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, which helps members obtain the insurance they require to seek treatment for both physical and mental health issues. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.